Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, welcome to the 2023 We Used to Talk About This at Work End of the Year Award Show. I'm Matt,
I'm Chad.
And I'm Rachel.
and you're listening to episode 141 of We Used to Talk About This at Work.
I'm feeling good this week, Matt. I mean, it's the end of the year. Well, actually, it's the new year, right? Happy New Year to both of
Happy
you.
New
Happy
Year.
New Year.
The audience can't see it, but Rachel is very shiny. I'm blinded a little bit. I got my bow tie on. Matt's got his nice suit and tie. Like, we ready to do this.
Exactly. This is official.
Yes. Also for the YouTube listeners, this isn't candy.
Wink, wink, nod, nod.
All right. So what the fuck are we doing here this week, man?
All right. No, while those normal shows are just doing the best and the worst of the year, we came up with some just random categories that we thought would be beneficial to you guys. So let's start off the first category with the best animated movie starring an animal. The nominees are Leo, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Mutant Mayhem, Migration, Paw Patrol The Mighty Movie, Ruby Ruby Gilman, Teenage Kraken, The Monkey King, and Chicken Run, Dawn of the Nugget. Now, out of all those movies I mentioned, which ones haven't you seen?
Have not seen. So for me, I have not seen Leo, Migration, Paw Patrol, Monkey King, or Chicken Run. So I've only seen Ninja Turtles and Ruby Gilman.
Rachel, what about you?
Same here. I've only seen Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles and Ruby
Oh, we saw
Gilman.
those together.
Yeah.
Hmm. Okay, well, I've also seen Leo. Haven't seen Ruby Gilmore, but I have seen Ruby Gilman, but I also seen The Monkey King.
Mm.
So right off the bat, sorry, Paw Patrol and Chicken Run, you're out the running, and Migration.
Mm.
So just talking this through, my winner is Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Same.
I think we're all in agreement there. That was a really good movie.
And the winner is Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Mutant Mayhem. Congratulations. They weren't here to accept the award, and I will do it on their behalf.
All right, I see we're having fun tonight.
Best movie or TV show dealing with family trauma. We have Elemental, The Crown, or The Bear.
And I feel no, you've never seen The Crown, right, Matt?
I have not.
I mean, you get the gist of it.
Right.
Who do you vote for, Rich?
I vote for The Bear.
I second that.
I third it.
And we have a winner, The Bear, for best movie or TV show dealing with family trauma.
Alrighty. Next up, we have best movie that is part blank. We have Rebel Moon, Part 1, A Child of Fire. We have Spider-Man Across the Universe. Excuse me, Across the Spider-Verse. And we have Mission Impossible, Dead Reckoning, Part 1. And we have Fast X, Part 1. So I've seen all of these movies, and we're saying the best of which. Whew, for me, it's between Spider-Man and Mission Impossible. Like, Spider-Man's excellent. Mission Impossible, it's a literal thrill ride. Like, I saw it in the theater twice. That's how much I liked it. Like, I saw like nothing twice in the theater this summer, you know. And I saw Spider-Man in the theater. I saw Fast X in the theater. I'm gonna give it to Mission Impossible just because I saw it twice in the theater.
I have not seen Mission Impossible. I've been procrastinating on watching it. But before I answer, I really hate part movies.
Mm.
But even though I haven't seen Mission Impossible, I've heard your recommendation and your thoughts on the movie. So my two last two be Spider-Man and Mission Impossible. Um, but just for the simple fact I've not seen Mission Impossible, I'm gonna go with Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse.
All right. So the only one I've seen out of these movies is Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse, but I also feel like it deserves it because it was a really good movie. So my vote is also Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse.
All right, so there we have it. Congratulations to Spider Man Across the Spider Verse on a win this year.
All right, next category: best movie with an problem. Best movie with a problematic actor. We have Urza Miller with The Flash, Jonathan Majors, Ant-Man and the Wasp, Quantum Mania. Um,
Slash Creed 3.
best oh yeah, Slash Creed 3. Ooh. I was about to say I'm about to give this to Flash, but if you a double time, um, now I'd give it to Urza Miller. Yeah. As far as because I enjoyed The Flash more than I enjoyed Ant-Man and the Wasp.
Um, so this is a hard one because I did enjoy The Flash more. Oh, yeah, you know what? Yeah, I gotta give it to Flash because, like, I remember leaving Ant Man mad, and Creed Theory was good. It was just good. Like, I wasn't raving about it after I saw it. It was just good.
Right, right.
Did you see either of these, Rachel?
No, I did not see any of these. So I'll have to defer to you and go with The Flash. Ezra Miller.
Fair enough.
And the best movie from a film franchise that just won't stop. We have The Transformers: Rise of the Beasts, Saw X, Expendables, Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny, Trolls Band Together, Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3, Fast X, Scream 6,
Yeah.
Scream 6, The Hunger Games, The Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes. So, I've only seen two of these. I've seen Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny, and I've seen The Hunger Games, The Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes. So my vote is going to be one of those two. And I think I'm going to have to go with The Hunger Games. I really liked that movie.
Okay, I've seen all of these except for Hunger Games, Scream, Trolls. Uh, damn. Maybe I should have let off what I've seen because I realized I haven't seen a lot of this stuff. But I've seen Expendables, Indiana Jones, Guardians of the Galaxy, Fast X, and that is it. And out of those, mm, it's
Yeah.
not some
I
good
mean, yeah.
options.
No, not at all.
Yeah, not some good options. Let me hear your thoughts, Chad.
Okay, so
Because I
I
don't want
haven't.
to pick one of those.
So I've seen Transformers: Rise of the Beast. I really liked it because Anthony Ramos, he was actually trying. He was too good of an actor to be in a movie like this, right? So I really enjoyed it.
Mhm.
Didn't see Saw X, didn't see Expendables 4. I thought Indiana Jones and Dial of Destiny was fine, but that movie was 10 years too late. Didn't
Yes.
see Trolls 3. I like Guardians of the Galaxy. It was a good like send off to the James Gunn trilogy.
Mhm.
I mean, it made me emotional in parts, but I'm not giving it an award. Saw Fast X, no. Scream 6, that's the franchise really needs to stop. It needs to stop. And as for Hunger Games, I would vote for that. It was an excellent movie. It was a really good continuation of the franchise. It didn't feel like they were milking it.
Yeah,
All
that's
right.
very true.
Then I believe both of you. So I ride that train too. Best movie from a film franchise that won't stop. The Hunger Games, The Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes.
All right, so we have best movie only a few people saw: Dashing Through the Snow, Theater Camp, Plane, Nimona, Flaming Hot. So while I did love Nimona, I feel like I talked about this on the show. I was afraid Rachel and I were going to get kicked out of the theater when we saw Theater Camp because it was so funny.
It was.
Yes. Rachel?
I've only seen Theater Camp, but my vote happily goes to Theater Camp in this category. I love that movie.
I have not seen Theater Camp, but mine will be Dashing Through the Snow. If you have not watched this, this is Ludacris and Lil Rel Christmas movie. I said it on the show. This is in my Christmas rotation when it's time to watch these movies. Dashing Through the Snow. But also give a shout out to Flamin' Hot. Flamin' Hot was a good movie. It tells a story of how they made the Cheetos Flamin' Hot. That's a good one too. But this is a democracy. 2-1. The best movie only a few people saw. Theater Camp.
Woohoo!
Woo!
Best cameo in a movie. Bradley Cooper, Dungeons and Dragons. Gary Oldman, Oppenheimer. Jeff Goldblum, Asteroid City. John Cena, Barbie. Kelsey Grammer, The Marvels. Antonio Banderas, Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny. Nicolas Cage, Christopher Reeve, George Clooney in The Flash. Um, I would like to pass this to Chad to give Chad to go ahead to go first
Why?
because I believe you have seen every one of these movies. If not, then there's only one you haven't seen.
I mean, we all know the story of how I didn't get the chance to see Oppenheimer.
Yes.
There's still some residual PTSD on that one. But of these, who was Jeff Goldblum in Asteroid City, Rachel?
Yeah, I was trying to remember that too. I think he was the alien.
Okay, that was a very weird movie.
Mm-hmm.
I I'm gonna give it to the Flash. Like, I wasn't ready for those cameos. They came out of nowhere. Like, it was so nice to see Clooney, like George Reeves, like, what's up? Nicolas Cage, when he, that was such a deep cut. I'm gonna give it to the Flash.
And that's what I was leaning to between that one and Antonio Banderas, because those are ones that were like really surprising to see. But when Antonio Banderas came out, I was like, hey, that's Antonio Banderas. But then when Nicolas Cage, Christopher Reeve, and all them showed up, I was like, oh shit. So I'm about to give it to them for the Flash.
All right. Well, I've only seen Asteroid City, Barbie, and the Indiana Jones movie. And I'm probably going to have to go with Antonio Banderas for Indiana Jones.
All
But it sounds
right.
like I'm outvoted.
Yes. And for best cameo in a movie goes to Nicolas Cage, Christopher Reeve, George Clooney for the Flash.
So, best movie that was the biggest disappointment. The Marvels. We have Shazam, Fury of the Gods. We have Blue Beetle. We have Rebel Moon Part 1, A Child of Fire. And we have Heart of Stone. So I didn't see any of these movies, unfortunately. I really wanted to see. Oh, no, I'm sorry. I saw The Marvels. But otherwise, I didn't see any of these other movies. So I guess I'll have to by default go with The Marvels. What were
And
your thoughts?
unfortunately, I've seen all these movies. Um, and the best one out of these would be. All right, hold on. Let's. These movies had so much potential to do better. For variety of reasons, for different movies, they did not do better. Um, But the biggest disappointment would have to be for me Shazam, Fury of the. Oh,
Uh,
no, 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 it's okay. Let me take that back. In my
were you gonna
mind,
put?
I was no, in my mind, I was thinking of Black Adam. You're
Oh, that was last year. That was
right,
last
that
year.
was last year. But no, I would have to say, this is tough. They were all not that good. Uh,
It's like the
I'm gonna have to
lesser
go.
of the evils.
Then I'm gonna have to go with Rebel Moon Part One of Child of Fire because at the end of the day, visually, this was great.
It was
Yeah,
a
these are
disappointment. You liked it though.
well, biggest disappointment as far as like money and things like that, and
Okay.
profits and stuff like that. But no, I really like that one. But so I'm gonna go Rebel Moon Part One of Child of Fire.
Okay. So I was actually disappointed in the Marvels. It's like I wasn't, you know, man with a podcast like, oh, women shouldn't be doing stuff. Like, I was like, this couldn't be good.
Hmm.
It was meh. And there was so many parts of it where like it could have been interesting. Like they really could have leaned into the don't meet your heroes aspect of the movie when Carol was being like a jerk to Kamala when they
Hmm.
had to get stuff done. And they touched on it but they didn't really do anything. So my vote's the Marvels.
And what did
Right.
Rachel say?
I
She's
said the
only saying the Marvels. I'm
Marvels.
sorry. She's only saying the
Uh,
Marvels. Oh, once more.
Yeah.
Once more. This is not candy.
no, okay. So best movie that was the biggest disappointment, The Marvels.
Best movie that's a remake. The Super Mario Brothers movie, The Little Mermaid, Haunted Mansion, House Party, The Color Purple, White Man Can't Jump. All right, so since this is not like a regular episode, this is something I really wanted to talk about, but like the next time we do a regular episode, this won't be relevant. Matt, yeah, no, I think we talked about this in the group chat about how people didn't realize The Color Purple was a musical.
Hmm.
Like, what are we doing here?
Hmm. For some reason, people, even though they had the first one, people were upset that they were singing in Wonka too.
Right, right. It's like that was every Charlie and the Chocolate Factory has been a musical. Every single
Right,
one.
right. Every single one.
Um,
Well, and also the trailer for The Color Purple definitely had singing in it.
right. They weren't lying to you like in Mean Girls, the musical, where they intentionally went out of their way not to have singing in
Right.
it.
Right.
Okay, but my vote for best remake is going to the Super Mario Brothers movie. I love Mario. It was a solid movie. I didn't really like the Little Mermaid. Actually, okay, I didn't like the Little Mermaid remake. I thought Haunted Mansion was very bad. I didn't see House Party or The Color Purple, and I did not like White Man Can't Jump.
Yes, I agree with what you said. I did not see Little Mermaid. House Party, not good. White Man Can't Jump. I did not like that. So yes, the best movie on this list is the Super Mario Brothers movie.
So I saw The Little Mermaid and The Color Purple, and I don't think I saw any of the other ones. But I'm gonna have to go with The Color Purple. It was really well done. It was really good. It was better than I remember the stage production being when I saw it at the Muni a couple summers ago. So I'm going with The Color Purple.
All right, and there we have it. The Super Mario Brothers movie wins this category.
Best movie that should have been a TV show. Five Nights at Freddy's, The Burial, The Mill, Knock at the Cabin, and Crater.
Hmm.
Um, when I put this list together, first off, like Five Nights at Freddy's, I think they should have changed something. They should have changed a lot of things. But also, I feel like if this was a TV show, then they would have more time to flesh things out. Um, with the burial, that's the movie with Jimmy Fox and Tommy Lee Jones, where Jimmy Fox is a lawyer. Good movie, but same thing. The reason why I love the Lincoln Lawyer so much is where I would like to see the lawyer do more lawyery things. So I think that could be good, better as a movie. Now, The Mill, starring Little Rel, is where I talked about on the show, where he is trapped in a room and blah blah blah. Same thing. More time, flesh out more stuff, and it won't seem um as rushed. Knock at the Cabin. What was Knock at the Cabin again? Oh, that was
That's
a
the
Batista
one.
movie.
Yeah, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah. That self thing in Crater. Crater was the one that doesn't exist anymore.
Right. Disney wiped it from history. Yeah.
Yeah. So yes, okay. Just a little backstory. Yes, that's the reason why I feel like all these movies with more time would have made a better product. And with that
Yeah.
being said, my answer, my pick would be Five Nights at Freddy's. Or no, wait.
I
Um, now let me. Now this is where it gets semantics. Are we saying the best movie out this group or the best one that should have been a TV show?
now didn't you write this?
Yes, I'm going to go. And that changes my thing now. For this category, go with the best or go with the movie that should have been a TV show the best.
So, like, same cast, same plot line, just drawn out into a TV show?
Whatever you want in your head, Rachel. I did not think that far.
Whatever that means to you.
Right.
Well, I'm gonna go with Five Nights at Freddy's at this one. Like, if we would have understood the lore of this universe, perhaps it would have been a little bit better.
So, I just saw The Burial, Knock at the Cabin, and Crater. And I'm gonna have to go with The Burial because it was the best movie out of those three, I think, and that cast was good. If the cast was, also cast in the TV show, I think it could have been a really good TV show.
All right, Rachel, you just swayed me. Originally, I was going to go with Five Nights at Freddy's, but no, you 100% right. If The Burial would have got a TV show with that cast, it would have been phenomenal. So, yes, best movie that should have been a TV show, The Burial.
All right, and last but not least, we have the best TV show that should have been a movie. Our options are either Hijack or Kaleidoscope. Now, out of these two, I've only seen Kaleidoscope, but even though I understood what they were trying to do, making it a TV show and making it a,
Choose your own adventure.
yeah, choose
Well,
your
no,
own
random. It was
adventure,
random.
kind of random, yeah, it was. I mean, you could choose if you wanted to, or you could just see what the
Yeah.
randomness brought you. Um, and I like that they tried to do something different, but I just think it would have been so much better as a movie. There were some episodes or parts of episodes that we didn't really need for the
Mm-hmm.
plot, and I think the just the tension would have come through better as a movie.
I feel you. I agree with you, and also that was the only movie I saw.
All right.
All right,
Only show I've seen of the two, I should say.
so Hijack was the one with Idris Elba, and I talked about it on the show, and that like I was in like two or three episodes in, I was like, yeah, once I finish this, I'll be back to get my verdict. I have not been back because I have not watched the rest of the season. And that's the reason why I put this on the list. Originally, when I made this specifically for this one. Just be a movie. This would have been a great movie of a person doing stopping a hijacking on a plane. But you know,
Right.
with a TV show, you have to fill things in and give unnecessary characters backstories and stuff. So, but no, um, you don't get no love from me, Hijack. The winner will be Kaleidoscope.
Good. All right, so this is a nice, easy transition into the new year. You know, it's a nice, quick listen for the folks. I guess while we're here, you know, because we're only 28 minutes in, and there's going to be some trimming. Off the top, can you guys name the top three things you've seen this year?
Let me go look at my letterbox.
Oh my gosh, yeah, I was gonna say I'd have to look.
Yeah, let me.
And I was looking before to see if I wanted to add anything to these lists, but a top three is really tough.
Did we see Polite Society together, Rachel?
Yeah, that was really good.
That was a really fun movie. Okay, so my top three for 2024, I'm gonna only pick stuff that came out this year. This is in no particular order. The Barbie movie. I had a lot of fun in that movie. Like I said, it was like silly, and it's like a silliness that you don't see anymore in movies nowadays. Theater Camp. And so you haven't been keeping up to date on the show, right, Rach? This show.
Oh, I'm a couple episodes behind, yeah.
Okay. Well, I gave you a shout out because I was like, you know, there's some stuff that once somebody hears this, they're not gonna be happy with me. I saw Wonka and I loved it. Yeah. For the audio listeners,
She gasped.
Rachel is not pleased with me right now. She is not happy right now with me.
I'm speechless.
Yeah, she is shook right now. So that's gonna be my top three: Wonka, Barbie, and Theater Camp. And oh yeah, no, Rachel's actual mad. I can see it in her eyes.
I don't think I can go next. I think I need a breather.
I got you. Mine is Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Mutant Mayhem, Beef. I love Beef. And then also, I have some other ones, but I'm gonna pick Nimona.
That was a really good movie.
Yeah, those are my top three.
I just need to breathe for a second. I wasn't even looking at TV shows. I was just looking at top movies. And just going by my ratings, Spider-Man, Across the Spider-Verse, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Mutant Mayhem, and Theater Camp.
Yeah.
Those were my top three movies.
Yeah.
Oh, are we not doing resolutions?
Oh shit! You're right. Is there anything that you are any hopes and wishes for 2024, Matt? And don't be that. Well, I like to work out, and I like to.
Health. I would like to grow the show more, especially on YouTube. And get a actor guest on the show.
Interesting.
Doesn't have to be the Viola Davises of the world. It could be a what's the word? What those people who be in the background? I guess maybe background.
An extra.
Extra. It could be an extra. Just somebody with the knowledge of filming things and stuff like that, and try to get more people like that on the show. But hey, if Viola Davis wants to be on the show, more than welcome.
More people in the industry.
Yes.
Well, I was going to say for my resolution that I wanted to read more.
Okay.
Because I used to love to read and I got burnt out with grad school, but it's been a while. I think I can get back into it, and there are a couple books that I've really been wanting to read. I just haven't picked them up yet, so I think that'll be my goal for 2024.
Okay. I would like to play and complete Grand Theft Auto 5. As I said on something on that YouTube thing, I want to do that before the 6th game comes out.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, growth of the show, right? We really did a lot of shit last summer, and now that some of those relationships have formed, we will be doing it even harder in 2024. Want to burn out less and have my nervous breakdowns more infrequently.
We all strive for that.
Yes.
But yeah, I think that's the show. Rach, thank you as always. The third annual year-end recap. You're a real staple of this specific show. If we can help it, we won't see you again until Easter.
That's fair.
And nothing against you. It's just, you are someone that we lean on a lot. And you've got other shit going on in your life.
You got another podcast going on, Rachel?
No.
You cheating on us? You cheating on us, girl?
Not at all.
Why don't you and Stephanie start something?
I don't know. Just not there. I don't know.
If you were to start a pod, what would it be about? Would you do a movie pod? What would you do? What are your interests outside of movies?
That's so hard because I feel like with a podcast, besides the fact that you're putting yourself out there and like you want to do something that you're interested in, I feel like there are things that are hobbies and then there are things that are like work. And it's hard when you start making hobbies work.
Yes, this is work. This is a
Yes.
fucking job.
Yes.
This hasn't been a hobby in a long time.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, so for me, I might actually stay away from entertainment just because I don't want to lose the magic of it being a hobby and do something like social work related probably.
Oh,
Yeah.
I see that.
Whatever helps the people.
All right, so I do need to get something in my tummy because I don't feel well, and this isn't even real drugs.
Maybe that's why.
Right. If you get some real drugs, you will feel good.
Man, give me give me some morphine. Like, let's have a real fucking party. That's the drug I like.
Speaking of that, I just watched Painkillers on Netflix. That's pretty good. Pretty good. Yeah, about fentanyl and doctors paying, pharmacies paying the people. Pretty good. Still, I'm still have Chris Evans, still Captain America to me when I see him in things.
Yeah,
I'm right, but I want to see him. When I see him, I want to see Chris Evans. I don't want to see Captain America. But maybe that's the cost of doing business.
You felt like that in Knives Out?
Yeah, a little bit. Not as much as this one,
Okay.
but I mean, what's the guy's name? Harry Potter always gonna be Harry Potter to me.
Hey man, he's done so much to try and like get away from that.
Yeah,
You're right.
he has.
Right, but because when he did that movie, when he had the guns taped to his hands or knives or whatever it was,
Guns Akimbo.
yeah. But I'm like, you still Harry Potter, man.
Did you see that movie with Sandra Bullock and Channing Tatum?
Yeah, he was in that. He was a bad guy in that one.
He was really good at that.
Yeah,
he was. But you still look at Harry Potter out here being bad.
I thought he transformed in that movie. I believed he wasn't Harry Potter.
Yeah, I believed him as like a spoiled, rich little asshole boy.
Yeah.
I need to eat some too. I'm tired. And then I gotta go. I got one party, and then I gotta go to another party in a couple hours.
You going to parties in the daylight? Ew.
Well, not a party, a family gathering. Because in Japan, all the family get together on the first and eat and do things. So we got to do that in a couple hours. Matter of fact, I take that back. Yeah, I'm about to go take a nap. I'm not gonna eat. I'm tired.
We're gonna argue because I saw that movie without her, and then we're gonna go to the casino.
All right. You want to record your argument for content?
Hmm. Here's rare footage of Rachel raising her voice.
All right. Thank you, Rachel, for being on. Um,
Thanks for having me.
win some money so I can
Hopefully.
quit my job and do this full time.
Hope. Hopefully. Thank you so much for listening. Please rate, like, and review our podcast on your platform of choice. If you have any feedback, please email us at we used to talk about at gmail.com. Follow us on YouTube, X, formerly Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, and Threads at We Used to Talk Pod. Follow me at BOW1213, Matt at Mr. King 0257, and
Rachel at Rach Elephant.
on Letterbox. And then come back next week for something. I don't know what, but we're going to do something next week.
Yes. And once again, subscribe to our YouTube channel. And like always, I don't know if this was a good episode. I don't know if it was a bad episode. But whatever you think about it, talk about it at work. Thank you for listening.